Good day, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever the time it is that you are watching this video. My name is Q and welcome back to the old school Let's Play Minecraft world. So today we're going to actually get our armors all set up in here, worked on this behind scenes, got the pathway coming in here. We still need to work on actually this bit here in the entrance. Still coming up with an idea, thinking like something kind of like a hobbit hole kind of a thingy. Not entirely sure. But I have been getting some resources in the background. I think we're all pretty set in stone. Last episode we did get up to diamond armor. We did some mining and stuff like that. Showed off some things I did in the live stream that found a couple of geodes down underneath there. But yeah, maybe kick off with a little montage right off at the beginning. Right off, yeah. Alright, so far we have the actual, stalls for the villagers. Got some lighting in here, lanterns on top of the shelves, and also to, prevent the villagers from actually being able to jump up onto their workstation here and prevent us really from actually trading with them. Floor is going to stay as the coarse dirt, probably do some texturing with rooted dirt. As far as this wall right here, I'm not entirely sure. I do want to carry the same look over from our toolsmiths here with the copper ceiling, like so. I definitely did forget to actually grab some copper, so let me grab that. Also, this is our little landing pad right here. Just some mangrove roots, just to boat them off the ledge, drop them down, bring them over, and then hopefully everything gets pretty smooth, transitioning them actually into their stalls. And like that, similar sense. Now I just gotta, touch that up, put the beam across there, and I don't really know what's gonna go here for the wall, so maybe for the time being, actually leave that blank, and you guys put some ideas down there in the comments and let me know what you think. Yeah, give me some ideas. First a villager acquired, maybe second time lapse, or just cut back in? I don't know. It's up to you, editor. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? Yep, okay. We'll see what happens. Got all the villagers in here. I don't know if we did a time lapse or what the editor decided to do, but that was all on him. So yeah, now we got all of our weaponsmiths, which by the way, if you caught earlier in the video, if I said armors, that's my mistake. I caught it. So hopefully there wasn't like some sort of joke or snarky remark or anything towards that. But yeah, we got our weaponsmiths in here now, which is great because then we can get axes and swords, and that's pretty much it, right? I don't know. As far as this wall, still don't know, so please put them down there in the comments of ideas to put in here and everything. This is going to be a little shrine for the very first set of iron armor, which is, you know, just sitting there, but eventually it's going to be like a little shrine, a little showcase. We will have our armors up here at some point. This is going to be like a little workstation area of like, you know, smithing tables, some anvils, crafting benches, some storage and stuff of combining like weapons and tools and everything. Just like a useful decorative area. And then transitioning into the enchantment area and the actual storage going down to our iron farm. Well, the collection system for our iron farm. Which, by the way, let's take a look at this and see how it's doing. Got a couple bits of iron and some poppies up here. Ooh, it is working. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 stacks of iron blocks. I mean, it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. Still need to work on this. It's definitely something that needs to happen. As far as these guys in here, I think we're pretty set in stone. I will say, though, that one thing that do need to improve here rather soon is actually coming up with like a better villager breeder, to where the villagers actually do pop out into a little canal. We can have minecarts set up so we can just do rails going everywhere instead of just our big ugly thing that we built in episode 2, I actually believe it was. I mean, don't get me wrong, this does work and everything. It is working. It's just a matter of the accessibility and the easiness of actually, you know, transporting the villagers out of the breeder into our, you know, into the spots that we want to put them into. I got some ideas flowing to actually do the entrance inside of here. So maybe some of the resources that we actually have left over from doing our armor station here, we can actually incorporate over here into the entrance. So let me get stuff moved out of here of our little workstation here and get it moved out to over there, and we'll start working on something over there. So I'm thinking like an arched kind of a thing that's like, you know, kind of like a hobbit hole in a sense. Maybe, you know, come up 3. Actually, we should take a couple of these and actually turn them into the corner bits here. Thinking something to the effects of this, perhaps? And then if we throw a strip along the top there, something to the effect of like that. And we strip it down. Okay, I'm liking it. We just need to add the curvature, curvy bits. And as far as like the entrance to this and everything, I don't know if I want to like bring it more out and like actually enclose it to make it look more like a hobbit hole, or have it more open as it stands. So put it down there in the comments and let me know. Also, if you're liking the episode and you're liking this content, please make sure to leave a like. It lets me know that you like the content and you want to see more. Comment down below to have your chance of your words being put into a book to be put onto the shelf in the world library, and to actually take those words and put them into blocks into this world. For example, I know I use it a lot, but like Justin's build back there, the Ivory Tower, it's happening, it's happening. Maybe a live stream coming up, we'll start working on it, or maybe in between episodes I'll do it, or, you know, maybe a little time-lapse bit, just placing a couple blocks here and there on there. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. My goal is to get to 500 subscribers at the end of this year. Greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want to take it one step further, hit that link down there, buy me a coffee. I partnered up with them. Pretty cool thing, you know? You don't have to if you don't want to. Helps me out. Buy me some potatoes, you know, get the spuds going into my pockets here. Because internet connection is pretty decent, except for the factor that I got to change out the potatoes here and there. And they ain't cheap. I mean, I'm not going to lie. They ain't cheap. It's just one extra thing to do to support. Thank you. Maybe if we actually bring this over one, going to help with more of the curve to it. 'Cause like I want it to look nice. I want it to look pleasing, appealing. That's looking better. Okay, we're going with it. We're going with it. Just trust the process. It's happening. It's happening. Maybe something like that, or actually we like take off that top strip there and actually do trapdoors, or even actually do trapdoors on either side with a slab in the middle to give it that more of a curve. Ooh. Yes, and what if actually getting rid of that slab and putting in a trapdoor there? Okay, it's coming, it's working its way through. It'll definitely look better over time as like the terrain and everything around it does start to look better and more appeasing to the eyes and everything. So if we start actually taking back this wall to figure out some sort of design for at least up to this bit here, I think it's going to actually help tie stuff in and give it more of that look that I'm thinking. At least I think so. So maybe if we bring these along this way. And then at the staircase, we'll actually have a pillar going up for supports. Something to do to the effect of that. And what if we like ran stairs along here, trying to keep it with the curve? Oh, no. And then maybe this could be kind of like more of like showcasey stuff of like some tools and everything, and some like armor pieces and weapons and stuff. Maybe some like workstations or something. Put in like a separation divider here, or should it be down one? We'll leave it. We'll leave it there, because then I'm thinking if we run a beam across here, if we run planks here, and what would it look like with just doing some slabs up here? Would it help with the curve? Does it give it the curve? It does. Okay, okay. And then maybe if we actually take our trapdoors and run it along, or should it be exposed? Should that be exposed? I think we should. I'm gonna leave it like that. Although I'm thinking if this is too much of the spruce, you know, the plank texture going on, or if something should be changed. Maybe if we incorporated actually like the copper slabs. Let me get copper slabs and we'll try that out. That does help break it up. And as far as like for the oxidizing, I'm starting to like the actual full oxidization of the copper. It does make it pop more. There's more of a contrast of the other colors because it's a darker but brighter color versus, well, I don't know, because see, I keep going back and forth. Yeah, that's the 3 stages, isn't it? Is that goes this first, second, third, fourth? Maybe for like right here, could do like a fish tank or something. Have, you know, like glass blocks here, and behind it be like an actual like aquarium on either side. That could be a little cool entrance down into here, or even still like doing like a little showcase thing of like items and everything behind the glass. Figure out more of the theme of down here is that, you know, these villagers down here, they took over this cave. This is like their homeland and everything. We got our toolsmiths here. We have our weaponsmiths. Then we have the armors up there. Then we go over into our enchanting and then the storage for the iron farm. Like an underground utopia kind of a thing, like an underground civilization. It's like this is their home. They're like dwarves, basically. Kind of like hobbits in a sense. Now for the flooring, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe keep it with the, whatever this is. Coarse dirt. Let me go get some coarse dirt and throw that in there on the floor and see what that looks like. I think we're coming to a point of wrapping up this. And I think actually, since these are full blocks, we can hang lanterns there, can't we? For, you know, some beautiful lighting. Put one there and there. And then here and here. So I was thinking like maybe down the middle of it, but having it off to the side, that helps. And then maybe doing something to hang off of here on these corners or even in the middle. Like that to the sense. I mean, maybe a different set of fences, or maybe even, what would it look like with like the deep slate walls? Is that too bulky? It might be too bulky. Let me know down in the comments for this area right here, if we want to like enclose it, make it look like a hobbit hole, or like keep it open and like it's an open cave kind of a feel to it. It's going to definitely help with like the rest of the builds and everything. And like this is going to, you know, eventually become more actually like pretty looking and more actually well put together, like how, you know, our entrance in here to the little underground civilization we got going on here for our toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, armorers. Maybe we can even do like a little statue kind of a thing right here, whether it's like with an armor stand or like just something little simple and easy right here. Maybe the same thing on that side as well. Figuring out maybe setting up like a minecart going all the way down, just that way we can sit in it and come up and down faster. And we don't actually have to like run up and down the stairs. Because I don't really want to do the bubble elevators in a sense. Like I want it to be more user friendly, that there's a reason, like, you know, you don't just like go up and down a water column, like you don't hold your breath to go up a water column. Like it's efficient, it's useful and everything, but I mean, you would think that, you know, minecarts and like, you know, these guys, they got to go up and down and transport items and everything to go down into the mine shaft to get resources and everything else to make all of our tools, weapons, and armors. So maybe that'll be what we'll do next episode. I don't know. Definitely figuring out something for the next episode. If you guys get some ideas, make sure to put them down there in the comment. Like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you're new. Again, my goal is to get to 500 subscribers at the end of this year. If you want to take one step further and support me directly, because algorithm on YouTube is so wonderfully helpful in the sense of new and upcoming channels, head on over to buy me a coffee and help me keep the internet connection flowing so that way I can keep bringing videos for you guys. Have a good day. Shh. Trying to do my outro here, guys.